This world,
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the second of four to begin the week between the Detroit Tigers and the Houston Astros. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Hunter Harvey will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, his last outing, he did his job. I mean, he didn't give up a run. He did a nice job, gave his team an opportunity, and he picked up the win. So he is throwing the ball as good as he can right now.
Now to the plate, Derek Hill, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Detroit, center fielder Derek Hill.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a pretty good homestand. They're 3-1 right now. They're playing good baseball, but that 4-1 really kind of separates them. That's why today's game's important.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hops this one up, dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow!
In the second spot tonight, third baseman Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, in this day and age, when so many teams are relying on that long ball to win games for them, this isn't one of those clubs, really. They're in the bottom third in the league in home runs, so they're going to put the ball in play. They're going to try to manufacture runs. They can run into one every now and then, but that's not the key part of their offense.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the at-bat. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Cox, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Tigers. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Barney Heron gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, he's lost 2 of the last 3 starts. A little bit of an inconsistent struggle, and hopefully this outing is a chance to turn it all around and start it in another direction.
At the plate, Gary Cox. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
Gary Cox.
Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Well, Matt, if you ask me how to start a game, you want your pitcher to throw a 1-2-3, which he did the top half, and then your leadoff guy gets a single. That's a recipe for success.
Coming to the plate now, Joe Mauer. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now, you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know what? If you win today, you're what? 500. So you're actually on goal. That's why this game is a big one for you and to be on point.
Throw over to first. Runner's back. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. Cox rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
And Darryl Parker, you know what I see with him, Matt, he's basic. You know, he's a guy that calling balls on the corners is not really his strength. He's going to stay right in the middle. Fundamental Darryl. Here it is. That was a good pitch, good call. I'm going to be safe. That's him. Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Here it comes on 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Number 3.
So digging in now, number 3. A good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Mauer off a second. Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Rivera is there to put it away for out number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, Joe Mauer is still a guy you have to be careful with. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Matt, don't look now, but they got the big boy on deck, the big slugger on the on deck. So, boy, he loved to hit with the bases loaded right here. If this guy can happen to get on.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Hey, great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Stepping in, David Lee, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he misses, 2-1.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball from Minute Maid Park right after this. So stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes.
Leading off for
the season
Detroit,
batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Fouled back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Misses. Ball 2.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And I'm looking down there at Brandon Belt. You know, this guy has really solidified himself in the middle of the Giants' order. You weren't sure how he was going to hit, but one thing you did know, he was going to be able to defend. And that defense is one of the best in the league because of Brandon Belt.
Into the box, Tyler Collins is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now, 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now the pitch. Another one sent foul. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Stepping in, Junior Rivera, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set to deliver the 0-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Lee coming in. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 2-0. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Nope. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Let's take a look at the Tigers defense. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Miguel Cabrera. Can you believe this guy was a shortstop when he broke in? Yeah, skinny 20-year-old playing shortstop for the Marlins. He's moved around the diamond now, playing on the corners a lot. But obviously the big fella, he's such a great hitter. He's one of the best hitters in the game. That's why you want him in the game. But he doesn't hurt you on the defensive side either.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
One out, nobody on. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Here's Alejandro De Aza as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently.
2 outs here and you hate to give up a 2-out walk.
Digging in to try it again. Gary. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a swings on 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there.
Out of the inning. 1 left for Houston. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. So striding forward now, number 98. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really.
With the first pitch, here it comes. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, James McCann. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. hit on the ground out to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Sent toward first. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Leading
Joe
off for the
Mauer.
Astros.
He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Joe Mauer.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Already 2 hits in the ball game as he's on base here in the home third. And as you see there, that's the 4th highest total on the Astros roster. Ready for another chance, Michael Lee. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll be back in standing up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Sliced hard on the ground, and this is knocked down over there, and the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Now at the plate, number 3. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him, and he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
First and second here with nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. And the pitch on 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with it. Took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. To third. To second for one. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing and the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Ready now, Derek Hill back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Cox moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Digging in for his second at bat, Nick Castellanos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing and a fly ball. Lee is after it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
First baseman number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Striding in once again, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Cox. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Tigers. They trail things here 2-0. At the plate, David Lee. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, David Lee.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
The 2-0 on the way. Hard liner toward short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Striding in, Brandon Belt, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here he comes again, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here it comes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And another foul ball. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Swinging a looper to left. Oh, and he misses it.
He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there.
And this is dropped at third base. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance.
Well, I'm not sure they're going to award him a triple or call it a 3-base error, but the result is the same. He's 90 feet away from scoring, and it looks like they are going to give him an error, and I think that's definitely the right call there.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So striding in, Alejandro De Aza. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on no base hits, 1 error, and no one left on base. We played 4 full. Astros lead this one 3-0. Digging in, Yoenis Cespedes. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Cespedes.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready with another 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yoenis Cespedes goes down for the first out in the 5th inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Tyler Collins. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Well, Matt, maybe this bunt is a sign of things to come. This offense has been struggling. They've been shut down most of the game. Maybe they're changing their game plan. Drop a bunt, play a little small ball. We'll see what they do the rest of the inning.
Standing in now, Junior Rivera, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Into the box now, number 98. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a flare out toward right center. Altuve ranging into the outfield, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Digging in now, James McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
No runs, just 1 hit, and 2 errors for the Tigers to this point. Ripped down the first base line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Well, Matt, they didn't score much yesterday. You know, the conversation before the game was their offense going to be able to do anything today? Right there, that 1 run might be enough to kind of propel them into a good stretch now.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that one skips across home plate and misses badly.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Three and 0 now. Derek Hill would be next. Set to deliver on 3-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Oh, this is a hitter's dream. He did a great job of working the count. This is one of those advantage counts. He knew a fastball was coming, and he didn't miss it. Got to feel good about that at bat.
Into the box, Derek Hill, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Trying to keep the 1-run lead. Here it is. Too high. 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste one. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Looped out towards short. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the Tigers 2. Digging in once again, Gary Cox.
Leading off for the
He'll
Astros.
start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Gary Cox.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
I think this is an important inning for him. He just had a couple runs given to him, and now it's his job to show the guys I appreciate it by shutting them down.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Iglesias is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
The catcher, number 13, Joe Mauer.
Digging in and looking for more, Joe Mauer. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
The pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and Mauer's going to get himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Rivera. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3-2. Nick Castellanos now. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it. Stayed with it. Hard line drive. Great game plan.
Miguel Cabrera.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Cabrera. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Now the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
One and one. Here it comes. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Nobody out, runner on first. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cox moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. On its way is pitch number 75. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. 2-1 now to Cespedes. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Ready with the 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Tyler Collins is on deck. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Digging in once again, Tyler Collins. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
Digging in to try it again, Junior Rivera. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
From the stretch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
2 down, runners at first and second. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They're down 3-2. Ready for another shot now. Number 3. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Bruce Rondon takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
43, Bruce Rondon.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now a throw over, back in standing. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here's the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castellanos will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out.
The batter, the shortstop, David Lee.
Ready once again, David Lee, it's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the set situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Justin Verlander is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35, Justin Verlander.
Striding in once again, number 98. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Digging in now, James McCann, a hit in 2 tries so far. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now here's the pitch. And a waste pitch there. 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Jose Iglesias. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Al Albuquerque gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Al Albuquerque.
Here's Alejandro De Aza. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Designated hitter Alejandro De Aza.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that is off the wall in right field. The throw into second, and that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Into the box now, Gary Cox, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way, and this is fouled at the plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And he's set down, 1 away.
The catcher, number 13, Joe.
So here's Joe Mauer, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 1 out and a runner on third. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And the mental lapse behind the plate will hurt him as the run will score. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Here comes the payoff pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. The payoff pitch one more time. Out in front as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. Rivera is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Ready for another chance. Michael Lee. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Cespedes is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Astros lead it 4-2. Buddy Whitaker has been summoned
Now
from the
pitching for the
bullpen as he'll
Astros,
do so to start the
number
8th.
10, Buddy Whitaker.
Now at the plate,
Leading
Derek
off for Detroit,
Hill. He'll have a
center
new pitcher
fielder,
waiting for him as
Derek
we begin their half
Hill.
of the 8th. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 delivery. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. It looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
2-0 pitch on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Well, they've hung around. I know it's late in the game, but that's a big leadoff single. Maybe this will
Now
be
batting,
what they need to get to
third
start that
baseman,
attack to put them ahead.
Nick Castellanos.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Nick Castellanos now. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Now time is called, and a bit of a curious decision here, to say the least, as we'll get a pinch runner at third here. Don't know if something's wrong or what. Here's Yoenis Cespedes, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1 pitch on its way. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball.
Not a surprise to see that split.
Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Tyler.
In now, Tyler Collins. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. There is Altuve. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair, still down by a count of 4-2. Fred Mora has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 20.
Into the box now,
Mora.
number 3. He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch.
Leading off for the Astros, third baseman, number 3.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there. The pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Rivera ranging back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
A 3-run deficit in the bottom of the 8th is tough for a visiting team to overcome. But they've got 3 outs left. And after that homer, they're going to need to string together some hits to make a game of this thing.
Jake Patrica is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 54, Jake Patrica.
Mike Trout will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Here it comes on 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Mora is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the shortstop, David Lee.
Now at the plate, David Lee, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him, and this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rivera is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Brandon.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. And he lays off for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now another 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now here's the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Last chance coming up for the Tigers. It's now 5-2 Houston. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. Jay Lee comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Settling in now, Junior Rivera. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. That's a changeup off the mark, and it's 3-0. Number 98 is on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this will be fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splinter, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
In now, number 98, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One 0 count. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. A runner at second, nobody out. A shin high fastball that time, ball 3. James McCann, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Here it is on 3-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Coming to the plate now, James McCann. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
None out. Runners at first and second. Up top, it's 2-0.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Jose Iglesias, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. First and second here with nobody out. And that's finally over for a strike. Here it is on 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? And a little slippery back there as Mauer lets this ball get away from him. And not in time as the run scores. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here, as it'll remain second and third, but with one away now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Derek Hill. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Runners are at second and third with one down. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with two away now.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Stepping in now, Fred Mora, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. A sold-out crowd of 40,950 ready to lift off here in the Space City. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. On the ground up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And both runners are in to score on a clutch at bat that time as we are tied at 5.
Top of the ninth inning, he comes up with a big hit to tie the game here. Now can they drive him home himself and maybe put him ahead?
Johan Esposito has been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Johan Esposito.
Miguel Cabrera will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And that misses. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9, and we are all tied 5-5. So stepping in, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jose Altuve.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Swing and a high pop up back onto the outfield grass now. Iglesias is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter Alejandro De Aza.
Number 70 will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. We'll check in with an average still south of 230. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
The 0-2 delivery. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. The 0-2 once more. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning.
Left fielder, Gary Cox.
Into the box now, Gary Cox. And a ball, 1-0. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
The 1-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now the 1-2 pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cespedes going back, and that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game. And that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
(7-5) tonight's final. Johan Esposito claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Tigers, 5 runs, 8 hits, 3 errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.